What up, MetaZoo Maniacs? Today is November 25th, 2024, and welcome to the second eBay sales predictions video, battle video, whatever you want to call it. So in our first battle, and we're going to have 7 battles in this video, so if someone doesn't get all 7 out of 7 correct, then we'll just see who got the most correct out of 7. So anyways, our first battle is going to be 4 reverse hollow Mothmen and 5 non-hollow Mothmen from Nightfall in auction, battling against a full hollow Mothman from Nightfall, CGC 10, so pristine 10. I'll leave my comment in the comments below as well, but I'm going to go with this one. Single Mothman full hollow pristine 10 from CGC. And as you'll notice, some of these battles are going to be a little easier to predict than others, but some, hey, like it's going to be a coin flip, like right here. We got Walking Sam Hero Quest PSA 10 going up against Cumberland Dragon from Hero Quest PSA 10. Which do you think is going to sell for more? My money's on Cumberland Dragon. Next, we have a triple header. So we have 3 different Channel Fireball promos. So we got the first one, the second one, so the Headless Horseman, and then the Cumberland Dragon. We'll zoom right in on that. Don't see that artwork too often. That's actually pretty badass, eh? But I think the first one, the original one, Fireball, I think this one's going to win out of these 3. Okay, next we have a fun one. So we got the MetaZoo Error Insert card. So it's got, they just didn't put the hollow foil on the front. Mike Waddell, Aura cards. There's the back of the card with the big scratch on it. Pretty crazy collector's item in the world of MetaZoo. So we have the MetaZoo Error Insert card versus the very first Rudy Alpha Investment Sasquatch promo card. This card sells for a pretty penny, and I know that Error card's going to sell for a pretty penny. Which one would I pick? I'm going with the Mike Waddell Error card. This is so rare, I think it's going to outpace even the very first Rudy promo, and there might be more Rudy promos because Poncho's back in MetaZoo, and Poncho only draws the Rudy cards. So, okay, next in our versus battle, we have first edition Full Hollow Kryptonation Mothman PSA 10. So not Kickstarter, just first edition. So we're going to put this card up against Mothman Festival 2023 promo card PSA 10. Which one do you think is going to sell for more? My guess it's going to be the first edition Full Hollow Mothman Kryptonation, but it's going to be close. I think this one's going to be close. Next we have an interesting one. So we have Kryptonation 2nd Edition Full Hollow Mothman PSA 10 being sold by Nick Strength and Pokemon versus a 2nd Edition Full Hollow Mothman Pristine 10 from CGC. My pick though would be the PSA 10 2nd Edition Full Hollow Mothman, which is gem mint, but this one is pristine and it's in the old case. If you were to send this into CGC after you bought it, you would get it in the new case, which would look amazing. And the last one of the day, I always have to have like a heavyweight battle at the end of the video here, like 2 absolute bangers that are going to go head to head. So we have Piazza Bird, but it's not any Piazza Bird, PSA 10. It's from Flame Tower. So this is not Kryptonation, even though it is the Kryptonation logo up here in the same artwork. This is a very, very hard card to come across, especially as PSA 10. So Flame Tower, Piazza Bird, PSA 10 versus another Flame Tower card that is absolutely insanely rare to see. And that would be Chains of Old Scratch, PSA 10 Reverse Hollow. This is one of those rare times where a reverse hollow card is worth a ton of money and extremely rare and sought after. So let's take a look at it. Chains of Old Scratch Reverse Hollow. You know what? The Chains of Old Scratch is lower right now. I mean, the Piazza Bird's already at 78. But I think Chains of Old Scratch is going to pull it out. This is going to be a tough one. This video is going to be a lot harder to get 7 for 7, like to get all correct picks. We know we had 3 people last week that did it. They went 4 for 4. So just to do a little quick recap of what you're voting for. Do you think a lot of non-hollow and reverse hollow Mothman is going to sell for more than 1 full hollow Nightfall Mothman, Pristine 10? Walking Sam, Hero Quest PSA 10 versus Cumberland Dragon, Hero Quest PSA 10. Channel Fireball promo, so we have the first one, Fireball, Headless Horseman, or Cumberland Dragon, so you got to choose one of the 3. Then we have the Mike Waddell Aura card, like Error card, versus Rudy Sasquatch Alpha Investments. And then we have the first edition Full Hollow PSA 10 Mothman versus the Mothman Festival 2023 promo card PSA 10. And then 2 2nd edition Full Hollow Mothman. One's a PSA 10 and one is a CGC Pristine 10. Just a heavyweight bout of the night. Piazza Bird Full Hollow from Flame Tower PSA 10 versus Chains of Old Scratch from Flame Tower PSA 10 Reverse Hollow. So yeah, comment below, make your predictions. Eventually in the future, I don't know, I'll figure out some prize system. I'll keep track of all this because I mean it's in the videos. And yeah, so comment below, I'm babbling too much. And we'll see you in the results video.